then session start. So Pumpkin thinks this session's gonna be go really well. So let's start with Pumpkin.
What, are you gonna rip my arms off or something?
No, I'm just telling me what you're
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. 1 second. Let me just cut the screen. I totally remember what we were doing. Reading books, right? Reading books.
Yeah, we're reading books and kind of discussing what person to focus on.
Oh yeah, did we vote? I think we should make this like a democracy.
I don't think we did vote.
I think Felix didn't want us to help the Lily.
Yes.
He didn't say don't help her, he just doesn't like her.
He said you shouldn't help her right now anyway.
Okay.
I don't think he
Oh, well, your operating theory is that this is your last chance to save anyone, and he was saying she's not a priority.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Which is different than don't help her at all, ever.
Yes. It's a don't help her right now.
So we've got William who escapes, Lily who gets arrested and then kills herself. Sorry, what was the other one? Uma gets arrested and kills herself.
No, Uma
she
gets
didn't kill
arrested.
herself.
Lily kills herself.
Ah, got it. Sometimes it's so confusing with these. Does anything else happen besides those three?
Well, you thwarted Felix's issue, so that would be it for now.
Nothing else with the doctor or the nurses or the facility or
Nope.
anything. What about us? What happened to you all?
What?
Nothing.
I see.
I mean, other than the time loop itself,
Doing like really, really vague whether we're in character or not and stuff. So if you guys could indicate that in some way.
Got it. I am now Jacob.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm a little rusty on my Russian.
That's fine.
I was talking out of character and thought we all were, so.
Yeah.
I was very confused, so I just started talking in character.
I think we should make it a vote on who we should help next.
You can make it a vote if you want to, but I'm telling you right now that if we vote for someone who isn't Lily, I'm working alone.
That's okay. I was thinking of voting for Lily anyway. I think I've been making good headway.
I mean, if anything, each of us are our own individual person, so if you want to focus on different people, it's not impossible. I think Felix made a good point. I hate to value one person's life over another, but I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a lot harder to help all of these people if one of the people that we finally brought on our side, something happens to them. I mean, we already saw Simon is going through something.
Is what is happening to him gonna happen to the rest of us?
That's the thing. I don't quite
Do
know.
we have any way of knowing that?
It's possible. It's the way Dr. Vesic described it. It sounded like, I mean, the more people we awaken, the more attention we pull to ourselves, and the more what happened to Simon becomes a possibility.
I think we're just gonna have to be careful then. We can't control whose dream we delve into, right?
I mean, so far what we've been kind of doing is putting the notebook journal thing under the pillow or whatever, having it on us. That seemed to do something, but maybe that's just because we were thinking about it. I don't know.
William implied it's the books that help us see through those people.
I'm rifling through my books, checking to see if I have Lily's notebook.
We weren't successful in bringing a book to our various medication therapies. We could try that. And we haven't tried having two people sleep on different books.
I think maybe we should just stick with one book. Did we talk with the doctor to see what would happen if we failed?
I mean, we talked about how there's probably a limited amount of loops.
So should we try to have Dr. Vesic do some kind of treatment with us and Lily?
And Lily?
I mean, unless we can convince her, but I think doing this against her will would cause a slew of problems, but...
Yeah, I don't think we really get to control whether or not Lily wants to do some sort of treatment. I mean, going into her mind is one thing, but... And somehow, the less morally dubious option
Look, I know who I'm focusing on. You guys can focus on Lily. I don't know. Maybe while you're awake, I can try to sleep.
Okay. Listen, I don't get to tell you what to do.
And vice versa.
To double check, have I not done any specific kind of treatment besides the ketamine?
As far as I recall, that's all you've done so far, yes.
I think then, in the meanwhile, I'll try another one of those treatments then.
I think the only one we haven't, any of us have tried, is the psilocybin.
I can try that.
I thought that Sarai and Simon did that in one of their last sessions.
We did all of it.
I
Yeah.
thought, oh, okay, maybe I just forgot that. I thought Sarai only did the
Nope,
electroshock
she'd
and
done it
the-
all.
You're
What time was it again?
I think it's around 11:30. On Saturday, if I recall correctly.
Yes, but the last day of the loop. Or second to last?
second to last.
Yes, Sundays. Okay, yeah. Knowing Felix is on board, I'm going to try to see if he wants to partake in this. It might help him on his journey.
All right.
I'm gonna knock on Dr. Visik's door.
Francesca's gonna walk out to the courtyard.
Okay. You hear the beep and the door unlocks.
Hello, Dr. Visik. I would like to do the psilocybin treatment, please.
Very well. I'll let the nurse know. She'll come and collect you in a moment. If you want to just wait outside.
Sure.
Francesca's in the courtyard.
And she'll walk out and sit on one of the you said there's like tables with benches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'll sit on one of those.
Okay.
What is Felix doing?
I think he's reading one of the books you guys had.
That's what I figured. Francesca takes a breath. Felix. I don't know if we've discussed any of the alternative medication therapies we've been taking or partaking in, but it might be something you want to consider. seems to act in maybe a similar way to how our dreams do.
I haven't had much luck with dreams yet. I'm not sure how you think that'll help.
Well, of course I can't speak for you, but for me, and it seemed like the others, it was a way to sort of further enlighten us. See something slightly different than what our dreams gave us. See more.
Sure, I guess. Whatever you think would be helpful. You got a suggestion?
The only one I have done is the ketamine. I don't know. I guess it really depends on how comfortable you are with each respective medication or procedure.
Yeah, I guess I'll talk to the nurse and see what my options are. Thanks. He gets up and makes his way out the other door to talk to the nurse. And Sarai,
Hi.
what are you doing?
I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I've got to stay awake right now because apparently we're going to take turns trying to see if we can swap shifts so we can go to different people. So that's the thing. I suppose I could go try to talk to Lily. I don't know how that'll go.
Did you talk to her already today?
Did I? No. Did I?
Jacob did.
Jacob did. You're right.
Jacob attempted to communicate.
You put up like a bag or some shit over your head. I don't remember
Pillowcase.
exactly what it was.
The
Yeah, that's
pillowcase.
what it was.
You know what? Then I might leave that at that for now. I feel like I probably shouldn't. We should have a limit to how many awkward conversations we force on someone. So I suppose for now I'll just raid.
Okay. You're not gonna do any therapies? Treatments? I forgot the word.
That would stick me
Procedural
into
therapy?
the same dream as the others, wouldn't it?
I don't have an answer for that. That's all your assumptions right now.
The only one that didn't seem to do that last time was electroshock, but that was because it did something else, and I don't know that she would necessarily. Fuck it. She doesn't want to go into the same dream as the others right now, and the only one she thinks won't do that is electroshock, so let's go do electroshock.
Wow. All right. The nurse comes to collect people for treatment. Who's going?
Me.
Francesca is.
Jacob is. Jacob would have also mentioned to Felix that Jacob was doing the psilocybin if he wants to take the same treatment as him.
All right. Me, because I need to keep these details straight in my head. Francesca's doing what?
I does it have to be the same therapy she originally signed up for?
No.
This time we'll try the psilocybin. See if that does something different.
Okay. And Sarai's doing ECT.
Yeet.
Okay. All right, and I believe. All right, Jacob and Francesca are rolling nightmares, and Felix and Sarai are rolling sense. Brutal. What does sense go off of?
Rip Felix. Soul, I think.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay. You both got really close rolls. Okay. Let's do this. Francesca, I'm gonna have you roll Dreamer.
Damn.
Okay. Well, that answers that question.
Damn.
We're gonna go.
You know, I'm a really stupid person. I just really understood what the minus to disadvantage meant. Minuses are disadvantages, our characters.
What do you mean?
I didn't know what it did. until I put, 2 and 2 together.
All right. Francesca, you open your eyes to find yourself in your bedroom in your parents' home. Jacob is lying on the floor, also coming to.
All right. This is slightly different.
Where are we?
I guess this is what my dream past. I don't know. It's my parents' house.
I'm gonna stand up and kind of just orient myself around the room.
Okay. It's a reasonably sized room in a small. Trying to remember where they were. Southeast area, was it?
It was in North Carolina.
North Carolina. Not like the fanciest house, but not run down by any means. Just a sort of normal lower middle class house in the South. There's a light coming in from the outside through the window and the blinds. It looks like maybe one of the street lights or moonlight or a combination of both.
What do we do now?
I guess I don't know how my parents would react to you here.
Are they dangerous?
Yes. If I remember correctly, I grabbed the large crystals. Oh, fuck.
Looking over at the bedside table, the black obsidian looking smooth round stones are there.
I would like to look around for anything that I could use as a makeshift weapon in this room.
I think it's mostly your childhood bedroom, so that's going to be tough.
Yeah, probably.
Broken mirror, like a handheld mirror. You could break that into like a sharp object.
All right, give me an instinct roll. I'll say there's a chair that's not the most sturdy that you can get a chair leg off of if you want.
I'll kind of point it out to Francesca. We can maybe use those chair legs. Do you think I should
that won't work. We need crystals. Sharp, blunt, big. It seems to be all that works on them. Not this one though. Francesca will grab that crystal and try to kind of shove it into her. I don't know. I assume there's a dresser or something next to her bed.
Yep, sure.
Don't. They secrete. There's a black ooze that will try to climb into you. Don't let it at all costs.
Okay. I won't. I'm gonna put my ear to the door, which I presume is closed in Francesca's room.
Yes. You hear the jingling of wind chimes outside, though they sound maybe like wind chimes that were made of metal that is rusted or is old. Like the notes they ring out are muffled and sort of off key.
Shall we move?
Does it look like there's light coming from underneath the door?
No.
Okay.
Should we
All
leave?
right. I think at this point they'll be in the bedroom down the hall, off to the left. I guess I didn't just leave the house, so we could try to sneak out and see. I don't know if I can do that though. This seems to have a barrier of my memory, so I don't know if we can leave or get away from the house.
Maybe it's like Felix's dream. He fought with his well, it was a warden. Maybe your fear of your parents, you have to confront them.
I did once. If we go after them, we need crystals. They regenerate no matter how many times you hit them. If it isn't, I think crystals separating their flesh, it won't work. So I think we can go around the house and try to find some of those.
Where were they last?
From how this went last time, we're in the kitchen, and I think they went to their bedroom.
All right, I'm gonna motion that I'm gonna open the door, and I'm gonna try to open it quietly.
Okay. It's difficult. It's an old house. The wood creaks. But mostly to your dismay, when the door opens, you see almost never-ending hallway of rusted metal walls and a grating floor that you can see down into an infinite blackness. There's chains hanging from the ceiling that the sound from earlier seemed to be emanating from as they clink together.
I
All
turn back.
right. I've only been in this for a short time. I guess we pick a direction and start moving.
All right. I think that's the best way too. I'll head forward.
Here, Francesco will leave the room.
Okay. Sarai, you open your eyes to the sight of the endless, massive city you've seen before. What's different this time is standing there is a much paler, well, not standing, sort of sitting curled up in a ball and rocking a bit is Felix, looking off at a giant spire in the distance that stretches up into the black sky.
Oh. Hi.
He jumps a little at the sound of your voice and turns around. Looks over his shoulder. Jesus, I thought you weren't gonna wake up.
Was I unconscious here?
You're just laying there for a while. I tried to... He shakes his head and seems having trouble finding the words.
I don't really know how getting here works. Maybe you made it before I did.
Where the fuck are we?
It's called Metropolis. Big city sort of place, not in this, I don't know, what would you call it? Like, plane, realm, layer? And there's, things out there which are not great, but that I haven't seen personally. And that's about the sum total of what I know.
And what... How... He's still struggling to form the questions. He's not sure which ones he wants answered or which he should be asking. How is this supposed to help us being here?
I never asked that. I don't know, maybe, like, open our eyes to all the shit going on, all the, like, it's the stuff that we don't know about, the layers of it all.
You've seen this before?
Once.
And the others?
I don't think so. I think I'm the only one. That is true, isn't it? This is out of character.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, they haven't done, near as I remember, the electroshock, which is how I've gotten here both times now, so I don't know if that's the only way we can right now or what.
Something. This feels different than my dreams. It feels like waking up. Like, not in a good way.
I get what you mean. I think it is, in a sense. Like, in the dream, we were kind of inside of you, I guess? That whole deal. This is, as near as I understand it, which again isn't very well, really an entirely different place.
So what do we do?
I don't really know. Is there anything traversable looking around here? How far around can I get out?
You're on the roof of a building with a large symbol under it. On the floor. It seems protected by some kind of seal, but it's in gold, and the floor is like a black, almost obsidian with a sort of purple hint to it in some lights. And off to the side, there's a opening and a stairwell leading down.
We could try going down that.
Now that I have all the symbols loaded, I can actually show it.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go down. He uncomfortably gets up from his seated position. And are we always naked when we come here?
Oh my god, I forgot about that! We're fucking naked again?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to realize.
I think so. If this is just an us thing, I'm gonna be really upset. Fucking imagine you find out that not everyone who travels to this fucking city ends up naked.
All right, well, you both start making your way into this tower. As you're traveling down, which you kind of skipped last time with the guide, you see that this place actually is a rather large facility. There's a lot of rooms, end floors with different small side rooms. Give me a sense roll.
I will do no such thing.
Every now and then, you catch flickers or shimmers of almost like distorted holograms of people moving about, the shapes of people. You can't quite make out details. If you reach out to them, your hand passes through, and they'll occasionally move through walls and things.
Do they seem to be doing anything, or are they just wandering?
They're just doing random things. Some of them are just sitting or laying down. Some of them move here and there. They stop to interact with things you don't see.
Huh. I didn't really see this last time. Like, any of it.
Felix just continues to stare. His normal sort of 1,000-yard stare has been overwritten with this wide-eyed stare, like he can't physically or mentally take in enough information.
She's saying this out loud. I am going to give you a reassuring pat on the shoulder. And she reaches out and does that. And by reassuring, out of character, I mean fucking awkward.
Sure, fair enough. He nods slowly, and as you continue on, you get to a floor where how do I describe this?
With your words.
Really, I don't know why I picked up GMing. It's the descriptions I always had the most trouble with writing.
To be fair, they're fucking difficult.
This floor is nicer than the others. It seems to be more lit, more well lit. There's sort of torches on sconces around, so there's a sort of warmer orange glow from the flames, reflecting off the black surfaces and catching the strange sort of purple alt tint that is in whatever material you're walking on. This floor seems to have barred cells that don't have gates. It's almost like a viewing room for a cage.
Okay. What's in there?
Sorry, let me bring up my thing accidentally closed. There's a strange layout to this place, and it starts to give you deja vu as you see there are probably 12 of these rooms. And the more you look, the more you... Oh, I do have a map for this place, and I didn't load it. Let me load it up real quick.
What a dingus.
Yes, I'm a dingus. There's off to your right, you see, and you know you're not on the top floor nor on the other floors was there an opening, but there seems to be a light shining down from its ceiling, as if it's open up to the sky, which doesn't make architectural sense. There's a waterfall, there's a sort of, not quite moat, but stream of what you would probably guess at this point is blood around it, and that symbol from the roof is in the center on a pedestal with a statue of a woman in a robe with angel wings.
Huh. Hey, is it me or does this layout look really familiar?
As he looks around with you, he starts to nod, noting the strange symbols on the walls as by each of the cages. There are the closest thing you can compare them to is people, though they look naked and sickly pale and kind of twisted. Kind of like they've sort of curled up into themselves and their flesh has started to meld together to make their features disappear. As if they were literally like formed with clay and being slowly molded into balls rather than people.
Weird. Is this altar to madness?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Is this what the ward really looks like, do you think?
What do you mean really looks like? I thought this was a different place.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is, I think. I'll be honest, I don't entirely know. Cosmic twin, then, of the ward.
He looks back to the creatures in the cages. Does that mean those are the others?
I don't really know. She's gonna try to get a better look at them.
Okay. You want to roll something for that, or are you just stepping close?
What could I roll for that? She's trying to see if there's any similarities between the creatures and the people.
Sure. Give
Like
me
in character mannerisms more
Yeah.
than necessarily appearance.
Give me a intuition roll. That's good for reading people. As you look longer and are kind of looking more for this, they every now and then, and they don't move like people, nor do they act like people at this point. They definitely are barely resembling them, but every now and then you'll catch something like one of them seems to be whispering to themselves more than the others. One of them is reaching out and trying to scratch words into the floor. One of them occasionally reaches out to try and touch the reflection in the wall and recoils from it.
Well, I don't know if it is them, but it does seem to represent them, at least, doesn't it?
He nods uncomfortably.
Mm. She's gonna... yeah. Out of curiosity, she's gonna go see what's going on in Simon's room.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would be... Nope, I'm wrong. That would be this one. He was right across from the courtyard. Simon's room is notably empty.
Huh.
He's not here. Maybe that's the issue.
Maybe it is. Well, if I'm being honest, I don't know what exactly we can gain from here, so she's gonna, in the areas that she can access, she's gonna go room by room and see if she can find anything helpful.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Anything that can improve her understanding of her co-patients' situations.
Okay. Give me an investigate roll. Okay, you feel like you've looked over them pretty carefully, and these floors and walls and ceilings are all so clean and smooth. These creatures barely, like you really had to look for similarities in characteristics to kind of even draw those conclusions to humanize them. Like it was kind of a stretch even. As you're doing this, and you start to return from this hallway over here, you see a robed figure approaching from the corner over here.
Which corner?
From this room over here.
Ah. Oh my god, she looks so sick!
She looks between the two of you with a bit of concern.
I apologize. As I stated before, my treatments are highly experimental. You weren't meant to see this or be here. I'm not sure how much help it will be. But since you are here, I will do my best to answer any questions you have.
I mean, it's really. I knew it was kind of a long shot anyway, so there's really no need for apologies, but. I don't know, we're still trying to help the people here. I guess I, at least, am just not entirely sure what the best way to go about it is right now, especially we've kind of got some different priorities. In the group. She's glowing, I'm so jealous.
She nods slowly. Thinking for a moment. Felix just sort of stares in awe and a bit of horror.
Perhaps the best information I can give you at this point is to let you know that my ability to reset the time while you are here is not limited to just once. But as I heard you speculating earlier, the more people you awaken and the more times you venture between these planes of existence, the more attention you attract. As you may have guessed, unfortunately, Simon's father is, or has become, rather powerful, and by an opposing force of my own. Perhaps taunting him wasn't the best move that Simon could have made, but it was important to his awakening to gain that courage, I suppose.
Okay. So, if nothing else, at least this is definitively not the last time we can do this.
Felix, unable to unlock his eyes from the priestess, points his arm back behind him towards the cells in the general direction. What about them?
What you are looking at here is not the people you know in their entirety. This plane is just one manifestation. The people you see in their dreams and their nightmares and in Elysium are all individual parts that exist simultaneously across multiple planes, as well as what I've done here is separate them from their minds to protect them. It was, I'll admit, rather easy given their mental state, and it is, as we discussed, part of how I gather and channel my power. It comes from people being involved in what you would call madness, I suppose. More in touch with it, for better or worse.
Felix looks over at Sarai, sort of furrowing his brow, and like he's not 100% on board with this. So you're telling us you keep us in cages with no exits to protect us?
I mean, I would just like to say that there are things that would like to eat us, so I don't. It's the chicken in the coop, you know.
Felix shakes his head. That's bullshit. She just said that she's feeding on us, on our madness. How is she different than any of the other people she wants us to fight or whatever, or whoever Simon's dad is?
I mean, would they give us a chance to know the truth and exit the cage eventually? The possibility of it?
The priestess just gently opens a palm and holds it out towards Sarai as she looks at Felix.
Does she want my hand?
No, she's just gesturing to what you said as a reply.
Okay,
to
cool.
What he said was the intention I was trying to describe.
Awesome.
Felix takes a deep breath and lets out a sigh through a tense throat. It seems like our choice is just to accept another illusion of choice.
I mean, yeah, if I'm being really honest, at least from what I've, experienced so far, there hasn't really been what I can call a quote unquote good side or good option or whatnot. So I do think on some level, we're all just going to have to get comfortable choosing between bad and mildly less bad. No offense intended, Doctor.
I will leave you with this. Would you prefer the parents who, in loving you, know that you aren't ready to venture out on your own, but help you to gain the strength to eventually do so? Or would you prefer the ones who lock you in a basement to keep you safe for the rest of your lives?
I mean, I know my preference. I just also understand why it's a difficult choice to have to make.
When you walk your pet on a leash to keep it from running out into traffic, it's not because you don't value your pet's ability to choose for itself. You just understand that it does not yet comprehend being hit by a car will end its ability to continue to walk.
Sarai nods. She agrees.
Felix looks back towards Simon's empty cell, thinking for a moment. When you both look back, the priestess is gone. Probably a wisp of purplish smoke where she was standing, dissipating slowly into the room. Still don't like this feeling. Feels like if we went to sleep now, we'd get back to where we were. Not if we woke up. Like, this feels more real. I don't like it.
I can't say I feel great about it either. She kind of considers for a moment and doesn't add anything to that. She likes it a little.
All right. Jacob and Francesca are heading down the hallway. I don't know if did you guys decide on a direction?
Nope. I wish I remember which direction she went last time, because I wanted to go to the opposite. I think normally I pick left, so I'll pick right.
Okay. You both head down, passing by just every now and then there's a door. They're metal doors with just stained in dried blood and rust. You have to push by these chains that are hanging in this hallway. The hallway is notably a bit wider than the actual one in your house, but it does seem to go on forever.
Are there... You said there are doors here, like last time, or no?
Yes.
Okay, well, if... I'm looking for answers or something that can help us. The only thing I can think of doing is opening these doors. Are you on board with that? Is Jacob there?
Do we lose Pumpkin?
Jacob is here. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
he's there. Yep. Did you hear her question?
No. Could you repeat that, please?
Yeah. I came here looking for answers, and the only thing I can think of doing is opening these doors, so... Are you on board with that?
If you think that's the only way, let's do it.
All right. She's gonna open the closest door to her. It's on both sides or one side?
They're on either side. They seem to be spaced out randomly.
Gonna pick the closest door to the right.
Okay. You reach for the handle and push the door open. I have a... Inside, you find yourself in the bottom floor of the nightclub where you work. It seems to be after hours. You can tell by the few lights that have been left on versus the amount of light coming in through the windows.
I think this is a bank.
Sorry,
A what? A bank?
That's not what you said?
No, I said nightclub.
Oh. Okay.
Francesca's gonna step in.
Okay.
Jacob follows.
And nobody seems to be here.
Nope.
Or that I can tell so far.
Yeah, it seems to be empty.
I don't know why, but I want to go to her boss's office.
Okay. And is that downstairs or upstairs or what?
I figured, or in my head, I'm picturing it as like a hall next to the bar downstairs, and like kind of at the back.
Okay. Then you make your way down that hall and you find the door. Has she been in that room before?
I believe so.
I mean, it's up to you. Just is that a place she would go, or is it just room?
I think that's I think on the first, it's a place that she would go.
Okay. Then yeah, the door opens up. Everything is sort of there as you remember it.
Do we see any black crystal?
You don't, no.
Does anything seem out of place?
Give me an investigate roll.
Oh boy.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Do I see Francesca also investigating?
Yes.
Could I?
You're not sure what she's looking for, though.
What are you looking for? The crystals?
Just trying to see if this place has been changed by this dream or this realm.
Could Jacob help or hinder or investigate himself?
Yeah, sure. I mean, he's never been here before, so he wouldn't know what's anything out of place, but... And help or hinder wouldn't push her out of failure, but if you have something you want to look for, you can look on your own.
This looks like what it is. It's a club, right?
Yeah, this is just a small office in the back.
I'd like to see if there's anything that stands out to me. What I would not imagine being in the back of a club.
Okay. Give me an observation.
Oh man. We're good at this.
You've never been to a... Where's your character from? Did you say Colorado?
Yeah, it is Colorado.
Yeah. He's never been to a club on the East Coast, and they're all built different and decorated different. Nothing here really stands out to him.
Sherlock and Watson here. Jacob will kind of turn to Francesca, and if she doesn't have much else to say about this room, suggest that we perhaps move on.
Maybe, at least for now, it might be a good idea to grab something that we can use for a weapon temporarily. I don't know what we could run into. What else?
That's a good idea, actually. I'll have a look around to see if there's anything better to use as a weapon.
Okay, where are you gonna look? Both of you.
This is kind of messed up. I have like 3 separate ideas that I'm thinking of.
That's fine. You can just name where you're gonna look first.
I assume this is one of those I picture this as one of those nightclubs that has like the quote unquote resident piano that they keep there.
Sure.
Francesca would try to, as weird, as fucked up. I don't know. Gonna try to see if she could take out a string of piano wire.
Okay. Give me an instinct roll.
I'm gonna cry. It hates me.
It does, apparently. You have a pretty high instinct.
I'm telling you, the dice just like fucking hate me. I don't know
Alright,
what I did.
Give me one more roll. I'm gonna ignore that one. I can even delete it. It never happened.
That's a bit better.
Okay. You, I'm not sure you know your way around the inside of a piano, but you managed to pull out a decently thick string. Maybe not the best string you could have, but it was probably the one you could disconnect the easiest because you're kind of brute forcing it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And now you have that. In terms of tying things, or if you're trying to choke somebody with it, you're not 100% sure that this wouldn't snap if you put enough pressure on it, but that's better than pulling a string that's too small that would definitely snap.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to take that and also maybe one of the stool legs.
Okay.
Do I?
You already had a chair leg.
I didn't.
Yeah, you both did. He said. Maybe you missed it earlier. You pulled it apart.
We did.
You took a chair apart, so you have multiple chair legs.
Okay, I guess I thought I misunderstood. I thought Jacob was the only one to take a chair leg.
Oh, I mean, if you didn't want to, you don't have to, but they were available.
I would have wanted to. I just thought I missed the opportunity.
Yeah, no, chairs have 4 legs, and he pointed it out to you. Perhaps it was my misassumption that you took one, but I will allow you to have had one already. And what else did you want to look for?
See if there's any like tools, like if there's a janitor closet or something like that.
Okay. Both missing something really obvious, but
What, the bottles?
no. I'm gonna let you guys roll for it and give me what do I'll use sense for hints. Roll sense.
Oh,
Do I roll as well?
Well, she figured it out. They always cut lemons and limes fresh every night. The bartenders.
okay. Then yeah, she'll grab that. Is
Alright.
there multiple knives or is there just one?
Yeah, there's probably 2 or 3, so the barbacks can help if needed. There's decent size and decent quality chef's knives back there.
I feel like that's something I should have thought of, but whatever. And yeah, I guess with those in tow, Francesca will start to go into the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Something nags at her mind, and don't let this. You're free to leave if you want, but you feel like this has to be here for a reason. It's so out of place, but so specific.
In real life, me instinctually was thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she'll like go to leave.
I'm
and
only
then
warning you
stop.
this because your understanding of how to get to these places and ability to return to them is not super reliable.
That's fair.
So if you don't figure something out while you're here, it might be a while before you get back.
Yeah, she'll go to leave, and then like before she gets to the door, she'll sort of stop. This place has to be here for some sort of reason.
I mean, I figure, yeah.
I will try to look around more, figure it out.
I mean, whatever you think is right. I think you know this place much better than I do.
Yeah, I guess that's fair enough.
Could I have also searched to see if there's an easier weapon to use?
Yeah, what do you want?
Like, you know, perhaps those kitchen knives or something?
Yeah, I said there were multiples. There's probably 3.
I want the biggest, sharpest one.
They are all about the same size, unfortunately, but you can have one of them.
I would like one.
Okay. I mean, it's a chef's knife. It's probably like a 10-inch blade. It's not insignificant.
All right.
Yeah, I would like to look around and see if anything is different than how it's supposed to be or changed in some way, like out of place.
Okay. I don't want to push you guys towards hints too much. I want you to be able to find stuff yourself, but I also don't want you to be completely clueless. Give me an investigate roll, and Jacob, give me a sense roll.
There it is.
Francesca, you don't really... Everything really seems exactly the way it is, the way you remember. Jacob, you start thinking about your time in the last treatment where you had sort of a flashback to a time before you came to the hospital. And you remember how precise and accurate it felt? Like, it didn't... Nothing that happened seemed out of place. It just seemed like stuff you couldn't remember. So, you think maybe looking for things that are out of place is missing the point?
I think we're revisiting memories, forgotten memories. I think the doctor told us that we're trying to awaken this in us. So I think what it is what led us to coming here in the first place. Because I barely remember what happened to me. You don't remember what got you in here in the first place, right?
I believe I revisited that memory. But maybe there's something else.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think this is really... I think we should try to find something that you find more familiar, rather than what doesn't make sense. At least that's what my gut tells me.
Okay.
What was another path that we did not take?
I mean, there's maybe a small kitchen, there's a janitor's closet, there's an upstairs. You only have been to the bar and main floor and the manager's office.
Is the janitor's closer, or is the upstairs closer?
The janitor's is downstairs, so it would be the closer.
How does the janitor's closet sound to you?
I can't say I looked in there too much. Or at all. While Jacob's doing that, Francesca will start to head upstairs.
Okay. She'll get to the top of the stairs and find the door upstairs to be locked.
Okay. She is going to look, well, she's going to go back downstairs to look in the janitor's closet. See if she can
Okay.
find keys.
Was Jacob going there already?
Yes.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Jacob goes for the handle and finds it's also locked.
I would be heading back to finding Francesca then.
Well,
And I guess-
it's not a huge place. You guys aren't far apart, so you'll meet halfway.
The door's locked. Do you know if there's any keys? Maybe the office or something?
I was thinking either the janitor or the office. So let's check the office.
Let's.
All right, you guys head back into the manager's office.
Is there a desk?
Yes, there's a desk.
I'm gonna tear it apart.
Yeah,
You're gonna
Francesca.
tear it apart.
Like, search it.
Okay.
Yeah, Francesca will start looking through the drawers.
You find that the bottom right largest drawer is locked, but searching through sort of the middle top drawer that's above where the legs would be, there's some notes. A lot of them are blurry, and sort of smeared, but some of them you can make out words.
Can I pull the drawers out of the dresser or out of the table itself?
Out of the
so I
desk.
can-
Yeah, you can.
So that way I can actually see below them, so I don't have to pull the drawer that's closed.
Yes, but the drawer above the one that's locked, there's like a underside to it that's covering the locked drawer.
Can I get sort of a, I don't know, a general sense of what these notes or papers are about, or could be about?
It seems to be names of medications or maybe chemicals.
Okay. I guess none that I recognize.
I'm gonna be tugging at that drawer to see if I can try to get it open. If there's anything nearby that I could try to use to kind of, I don't know. Is there a lock in the drawer or is it just like jammed?
It's locked. There's a keyhole.
Is there any ball pin? Something?
Oh, you cut out a little. Is there any what? Hello?
Oh no, did his internet die?
Rip.
Okay, I sent you the word that's on the page. And I'm not going to say it out loud because that's up to your character to figure out how to do.
Okay. Oh boy. This is gonna be rough with dyslexia.
Pumpkin, you're back.
Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
I was having network issues.
Yes.
What were you telling me?
Oh, I was just telling you that we couldn't hear you.
Ah,
So whatever you said last, please repeat.
I wasn't saying anything. I was trying to hear you.
Oh, okay. All right, what are you searching for?
The drawer? I'm trying to... Oh, bobby pins. Bobby pins.
Ah, okay. Those would not be in the drawer of this guy's desk. But after Francesca removes the page with the notes, you'll see the key to the drawers underneath. In that top drawer.
I know approximately half of this word.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to see if there's anything wrong with my Wi-Fi.
Okay. So Francesca, you take the key to unlock the drawer.
Yes.
The drawer unlocks.
She will open it.
It opens to reveal a small snub-nosed revolver, a box of 38 caliber bullets, and various pill bottles. They seem to have the labels ripped off, but they all seem to contain the same type of pill.
Does it seem to be like the same dosage? Like, if that makes sense.
Well, they're all the exact same pill in all the bottles, even though they're different types of pill bottles.
Okay.
It looks more like maybe random pill bottles were repurposed to contain the same pills.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did we get the drawer open?
Yep.
Yes.
Any keys?
No. There's a gun, some bullets, and a lot of pills.
Mind if I take the gun?
I don't see why not.
I'll take the gun, make sure there's something in the chamber, and yeah, I'll arm myself.
It is empty.
I'll load it.
Okay. The box of ammunition is a... Oh, that seems like a lot.
Are we naked?
No.
No.
I would like
No,
to
that's a
put...
Metropolis special.
It's very funny. That's a thing you have to ask.
Yeah, this box has 20 rounds in it, and it's a 5-shot revolver. So you can load this thing 4 times.
Okay. I will load the revolver's barrel and keep the rest of the ammunition on my person.
Okay.
Other than this drawer, does there seem to be like some sort of safe in this room?
Not that you can see, no. I mean, not that's immediately apparent.
Yeah.
So not necessarily a no.
Could I look around for something that could function that way?
That could function as what? A safe?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that anything functions as a safe, but a safe.
Well, an enclosed space with a lock. We just opened a drawer.
I was implying more that the safe could be hidden,
Okay.
not to look for things that are safe-like.
So, those pills, were they anything coherent?
As in, do I know the name of them or?
Are they meaningful to you?
If this is supposed to be like a memory, I think so. But I don't. I can't recall.
Well, I think you should take them just in case, because we had to take parts of that that warden to the triangle. Remember? So maybe we might need these.
I was thinking that it seems to be the same type of pill in every bottle, so we can just take one, I think.
Okay. Should we go upstairs?
Well, the door to the upstairs is locked, so we need to try to find some sort of key, I think.
I would like to try to see where would I find a place where I'd hide a key.
Okay. Give me an investigate roll.
Can I guess look behind any sort of furniture to see if there's any
Yeah, of
safes in the
course.
wall?
There. I'm surprised it took you this long to ask. There's pictures hung up on the wall that could easily hide a safe.
Okay. I'm sorry, it felt too obvious.
I did not know there were pictures on the wall.
Do you want me to roll for that?
No, you search behind pictures and eventually behind the desk itself, there's a large picture on the wall of a group photo that was framed of the owners and managers and stuff when the place first opened, celebrating. And behind it is a safe.
Okay.
Francesca and I find this together, or does Francesca find it alone?
I mean, you both will come to it eventually. It's not a huge room. You're both there.
I assume
Do I
she
find-
just pulls the picture off of the wall and we can both see it.
I mean, there you go. Is the safe unlocked?
No.
Is it what kind of safe is it? What kind of code?
Just an
or-
old style with the rotating numbers and stuff. The one wheel in the center and the handle.
Any idea, Francesca?
I think it has to be 4 or 5 numbers. assume it has to be written down somewhere in here. Is there anything written on the back of this picture frame?
Just the date that it was taken.
Okay. Can I try to
Which
put that
was?
in as the code?
Sure. Let me give you a number.
You remember the name of the cafe? Or not cafe, sorry. The bar.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
The number on the back is 11/21/2002. And give me one more investigate roll.
You said 11/21.
2002. You notice that the slashes between the day, month, and year are in different directions. One is a front slash and one is a backslash.
I would take a guess as to that being the direction of I need to turn the knob.
Yep. So I want you to tell me which number you put in, what direction you turn it to get the next one, and then the last one. That is your puzzle. Jacob's allowed to help.
All right, hold on. Turn it. Hold on. Turn it clockwise to 11.
Huh?
Or sorry, wait. Hold on. No, that would be counterclockwise.
I agree with you. It has to be counterclockwise.
Then clockwise to 21.
Mm-hmm.
And counterclockwise to 2.
Okay. You hear a quiet click, and the handle shifts slightly in its position.
You did it.
All right. Let's see what's in here.
You slowly pull the door to the safe open and take a step back as you are met with what looks like just a square where the opening to the safe should be, of a woman's lips and the flesh around them. made unusually large to fill the space of that probably 2 foot by 2 foot square opening.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay. And that's that's in the safe.
That is what's on the other side of the safe door.
Oh, I hate that.
Do they look like Francesca's lips?
Not really, no.
Are the lips open?
They're barely parted. If you get a little closer or put your hand near, there's like a very soft breath coming from them.
Hello? I don't think this thing is a thing.
I hate this so much. um, I this is what I can think of. Take the bottle of the pills, and you said is it on each face of the inside of the safe has like a pair of lips?
No, it's the right on the other side, rather than an opening to a safe, is a large pair of lips and the skin around it, just covering the
Oh.
square that is the safe,
Okay.
where the inside should be.
Francesca's gonna take the pill bottle and take one of the pills out and feed it to the lips.
Okay. The pale skin seems to grow slightly redder. It lets out a quiet gasp, and then the lips part and the tongue moves out. There's a key on the tongue. Again, larger than a human should be to fill the space.
She will
That fucking worked.
take the key.
Okay. When you take it off the tongue retreats to the mouth, and the mouth closes again.
Was there bad breath?
I wouldn't say it's bad. No, it's probably a little minty, with probably a hint of alcohol, but like a sweet smell, like a mixed drink, maybe a mojito.
I think that's the upstairs key.
I really, really hope so, because if we have to do some shit like that again. Alright. She's gonna kind of go to, like, wipe off the key on her clothes or something, because I assume it's wet or damp or something.
It's probably a little bit, teeny bit.
I'll back up Francesca as she heads upstairs, I presume.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
gonna go upstairs.
You make your way upstairs, and as you open the door, you step into, almost instantly open your eyes and find yourselves in the small private treatment rooms of the hospital.
Our hospitals?
Yep.
Which private room?
You're each in the small rooms they put you in when you get the procedural treatments done.
But it's empty.
I mean, you're in the chair that they put you in, and you have the heart monitor on your arm.
They don't. Do they keep clocks in those rooms? They don't,
No.
right?
Correct.
And it doesn't appear that it's time yet to leave. I mean,
If you wait just a few moments, the nurse will come and collect you.
I'm gonna sort of shiver about, feeling a gun again. Is there anything different physically on a person?
For you, no. For Francesca, there's a crumpled piece of paper in your hand with a bunch of smeared and scribbled writing and a single word. It is the one I sent you.
yeah. I really, really feel like I should know this, but I can't think of it right now, and it's bothering me.
Maybe share it with us, if your character would.
You're all escorted back to the elevator and returned to the floor that you're on before, just in time for lunch to be served.
What about Sarai's stream?
She woke up too.
Yeah.
So how did your guys' sessions go?
Felix showed up in Metropolis with me.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Shit. Alright. Are you two okay?
I mean, I am. I can't speak for everyone.
He is just sort of staring at the food on his plate. I feel like I left okay behind a while ago. This is just an extension of whatever I am now.
I truly apologize. I guess
He shakes his head. It's my own dumbass fault. Worried about them drug testing me if I ever went back to work, like any of that still matters. So I went with the non-drug one.
I should have or could have given you a heads up at the least, but I mean, you guys came back, so that's something.
Bearing good news, even.
We didn't have to shoot anybody, thankfully.
Believe it or
There's
not,
that
that
then.
wasn't the good news, but yeah, that's also true. Did
Not
you?
Not that we had anything to shoot anyone with.
Sorry. Do I have good news? That's what you asked?
No, that was just a very didn't have to shoot anyone. So did you guys? Is that why? Like, was that just out of nowhere, or did you guys have to shoot someone?
No, but I found we found the gun. Thought that was going to be a lot more violent, but I guess it was in a different way.
We still have to help these people.
Yes, but at least I can confirm, relatively certainly, that unless something horrific goes wrong, which, to be fair, is not entirely out of the realm of possibility, this does not have to be our last loop. So that's, what, like a pound off everybody's shoulders?
So, Dr. Vesic does extra measures to ensure that no one escapes and no one hurts themselves. And we just help the one with the police.
No. So whoever hurts themselves or escapes or kills themselves or gets arrested still does that, but we get another loop afterward.
And you know this happens?
I mean, it did last time.
Yeah, this is our second loop.
I mean, we're taking a word for it, but I guess that's nothing new.
We have Uma's book, don't we?
I believe we have everyone's book,
Except for William.
except for William.
Alright, so we sleep tonight, and both of us have 2 separate books underneath our beds, and we see what happens.
Are you sure that's how you want to do things? Listen, if I'm gonna be entirely honest, and I will be, because fuck it at this point, right? When I said, if you guys want to do a different thing, I'll still do this thing, that was less of, I think it's a good idea for us to split up, because I actually really don't, and more of a really blatant, open attempt to manipulate both of you into doing what I wanted you to do, because I firmly believe it's important.
Well, knowing this isn't the last loop, it, for me, puts me more firm into my belief. Opinion. We should help focus on Felix. If we start working with or on Lily or anybody else, they're just going to forget
I mean,
by the
Felix
next.
is out.
He raises a hand and gives a slight wave. I'm right here. You're talking about me like I'm not.
All right.
Like, I'm pretty sure he's out. We got him out. Felix, you're out? You're not in prison?
I mean, I wasn't still... If that's where we were. Are you talking about my nightmare?
I'm talking about your nightmare.
I feel... I mean, I was in a coma or something. I wasn't waking up before, and I'm awake now. We're all just guessing at how any of this works.
Yeah, so I can't say with absolute certainty, but I'm pretty sure he's out.
So what
That's
do you want us
not
to do, Sarai? It
the
seems like you have an
issue.
agenda.
The issue is he has something growing on him and it could kill him at any fucking moment.
Didn't it retreat back?
What
Oh, wait, you want to get rid of that?
I would like to make progress on whatever this is. I'd rather not have
Okay.
another one of our comrades, I don't know, die, collapse,
See, I thought you were
disappear.
still fixated on trying to get him to not kill himself.
No,
You said you saw me kill people before the time rewound or whatever,
yes.
and it didn't do anything to me then before I offed myself. Is that right?
The loop? Or what do you mean?
He points to the marking on his arm.
I don't, I'm not sure. I don't think so, but
Then if this thing is growing when I kill people and I was able to kill 2 more, we know I have at least 2 more. So I don't know. As long as I don't have to do that while I'm here.
Sarai, what do you want us to do?
I want us to get Lily out of whatever her dream is. Yes, you're right. I have an agenda. The agenda is she's the second person that killed themselves. We got one of them out of their dream. I want to get the other one out of their dream. As for things like Felix's tattoo, I honestly don't think we're going to manage to make that go away in this time span that we're here. So I think maybe once we get everybody out of their dreams, then we can think about something like that.
Alright, fuck it. Felix, whatever the fuck you got going on between you and Lily, put it behind you, okay? We need to help this person, no matter whatever you may think of them. We'll probably get another chance to help Uma and others as well. So let's just sleep on the book with Lily's name on it and see what we can do.
He shrugs. Fine. But I'm not putting up a fight. You guys clearly understand this better than I do.
Barely.
I hope I understand something.
I'm gonna hit the books and take it easy before, lights out.
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Felix shrugs and goes back to eating lunch. Or I guess rather starts eating lunch.
Francesca's gonna get up and walk over to the nurse station and ask for one of those composition books.
Okay. They will hand you one.
Do you want me to make the movement over there, or do you care?
No, that's fine. You don't have to move your pieces around. It's just to keep track of who's where.
Yeah. And she'll start like journaling, putting notes of things that are in her head.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to relax and take it easy, trying to ease my mind, maybe. Do something that's therapeutic.
Okay, like what?
I'll journal a little bit with one of the notebooks.
Okay.
And use some breathing exercises and use what I learned in college before I left.
Give me a willpower roll.
My willpower. Oh, okay.
I'm going to kind of reverse that. So I'll let you recover one stability.
DM,
Yeah.
how hard? Okay, sorry. To be clear, before I ask that, Sarai wants to eat and read. She wants to read.
Mhm.
How hard would I have to read, theoretically, for it to count as learning about a supernatural entity so I can use my advantage?
How hard would you have to read?
Because I imagine it's still that same book about the oh my god, I never fucking remember how to pronounce it.
The Kabbalah book?
Yes.
Pick something you want to focus on.
I wish I could remember the website without having to search back in the chat for the link. Okay. Whoever the... My internet isn't loading. Ah, damn it, these web pages don't have symbols. Fuck. Okay, fine. Then we're just gonna choose somebody at random, huh?
Okay.
We're gonna learn about Sphere 3, Satariel.
All right. And give me an investigate roll.
I'll do no such thing.
The word Satariel can be translated in Hebrew as secret of God, but the sphere is usually called concealers. It is sometimes rendered as Sathariel. It is the opposite of understanding. It represents a state of not knowing, confusion, or outright chaos. It inhibits our ability to comprehend and understand the world around us, thereby choking off intellectual and spiritual growth. You feel like you studied it sufficiently, and I will give you that bonus.
Yippee!
Oh, I guess as a little note, Francesca would be as weird as it is, she'll draw the lips that we saw
Okay.
with the door, trying to ponder on it.
Felix looks between Jacob and Francesca, looking a little confused. So we went to the horrifying dark city and you guys just got a gun? That's all you're going to tell us? Is that how these meetings work?
He has a point.
It was your place, wasn't it, Francesca?
Well, originally we woke up in my old bedroom, and when I stepped out, it was a long, rusted hallway, kind of like your dream state, Felix. We opened one of the doors and it opened into my place of work, place where I sing. We tried getting upstairs, but after looking for a key, finding a gun, only, I guess, strange or interesting thing we saw was that mouth. It had the key to upstairs, and I went to unlock it. That's when I woke up.
Just stares at you looking confused, then looks between the other two.
A mouth?
I admit it's my first time doing this, and I don't know what it is you guys are looking to find from this, but what? I guess that's the question. Why were you trying to get upstairs? Is that or are we trying to just get upstairs? I'm confused.
With you, in your dream, you were locked away, right? We had to, we solved these puzzles that symbolized your struggle, returning a heart to the statue of a soldier. There was all sorts of stuff, but all of it really was in relation to, all the issues and the problems that were plaguing your spirit.
That was, first of all, my nightmare, the prison I made for myself. And you guys said it was different. I was trapped in there. I wasn't waking up. These places you go and you go under, it's not the same, right? You're not trapped there. We just sort of popped back out after an hour.
Well, I never said I knew everything. All I know is that there was locked doors, and we fed a pill to a mouth. And that gave us a key, and I think that's a puzzle.
Again, both of you have just said a mouth. Where was this mouth? I'm just trying very hard to picture this, and there's just like a mouth floating in space in my mind.
Yeah, and what pill? What are you talking about, a pill?
Can I explain it, Francesca?
Sure.
We found an office in a club place. I don't know. I've never been in a place like that. In a drawer, after we managed to, I think, bust it open, there was pills and a gun. We also found a hidden safe behind a painting and there was a safe that Francesca managed to open with the date on the back of a portrait, and inside the safe there was a mouth, and so we used the pills that was in the desk to get the mouth to open up and give us the key inside the mouth that we used to open up the locked upstairs door. There.
This seemingly a part of a lost memory of mine. Something related to all this that I can't quite.
You guys have been doing this. You said you repeated time once, so after 4 days, so it's been 6 days of this, is that right?
Roughly.
I'm not saying you're supposed to know everything, but you guys said you saw my dream, my memory, and that was different from the place you found me trapped. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, we were people. Different people.
He just shakes his head. I don't know. Like I said, you guys seem to know better than me. It just seems something not right. I don't know how to describe it. And the more we talk about it out loud, the crazier I sound to myself.
Well, the coincidences are too much. This can't be a shared delusion. And what the doctor says, this is all real. And I think when we sleep tonight, we're going to wake up, we're going to be dreaming as different people. But it's important that we try to remember ourselves and try to do what we can to help Lily.
I think maybe part of the confusion, and this is just from my limited understanding, but we see your memories through these books. We see it through the eyes of actual people that you have encountered in these memories.
I was a captain in Afghanistan with you. I remember being that person. So, when we sleep tonight, you're probably going to be something like, I think, I'm not sure, might be different, but I mean,
what I'm trying to say is what I experienced when we go through these treatments. It's somewhere between a memory and a dream. It's not a play-by-play of what happened, but it can give you the answers to what happened to you. What you seemingly experienced was well, I guess a nightmare.
That's, I guess, where my confusion is. Memories can be nightmarish if they're of things that sucked, but nightmares and memories are different.
No, that actually... You mentioned you went through a hall, right? Like a rusty, nasty one?
Yes, the second time I've seen this.
Okay, so, and again, listen, I don't know this, I don't know what I'm saying, but okay, so you started in your family home, so that was definitely a memory or whatnot. But what if when you went through the hall, you weren't in a memory necessarily anymore, and you were in some version of your nightmare?
Well,
And then that could explain the weird safe mouth thing, couldn't it? I mean, I guess that also could have actually happened in real life and you got like a pill and guns and shit, but
from what I remember, Dr. Vesic explained to Simon when he was having his dream memories is they are memories that are taking and distorted and can be distorted by those beings. They start out as memories and they have seemingly the through line of what it is, but you are in control of yourself. You're not replaying what happened. Or maybe you're forced to replay it in a way you really wish you didn't have to.
Everything I've seen so far says otherwise. All we've done is replay those memories in my head. The one time anything changed was in that place where you guys found me. I was just replaying those memories over and over until you got me out.
Well, let's see if we can help Lily then.
Look, I'm not gonna fight you guys on this. I'm just saying I don't. He closes a fist and lightly taps it on the table, trying to, like, he looks like he wants to hit it out of frustration, but he's trying to not get the attention of the nurses. I just hate feeling like I'm being left in the dark, like I'm being sent on a mission without all the intel I need.
I mean, didn't we do that for you? We took a risk, you know.
He smirks slightly. Yeah, and you guys are fucking stupid for doing that. I'm glad it worked out, don't get me wrong. But who's to say it's gonna just work itself out again?
We've got more experience.
is that how he makes a kind of like shrugging, it's not wrong gesture?
We won't. We're not going to lose anyone like we lost Simon. We'll be able to do this.
That's right. He looks over toward Simon's room. We didn't tell you about Simon.
Oh, yeah. In Metropolis, there were, well, it was like a mirror version of the ward. And, you know, cages, which were pretty obviously our rooms. And, like, specters, so to speak. Amalgams, echoes, vague likenesses of everybody here, and by everybody here, I mean the people in the ward. I didn't actually look for us, per se, but I don't know that I would have found us. In any case, the point is Simon wasn't there.
So you saw our spirits.
Not spirits, she said it was just the parts of us that existed on that plane. She kept there to keep them safe. That's what she said. And she also said that Simon got another being attention. So his being in that plane is not connected to this one anymore. It's not. That's why, like, his body is there. He points over towards Simon's room, but he's not. I know that sounds obvious when you're talking about someone in a coma, but, like, spiritually, he's not there.
He struck me as a strong-willed guy. I'm sure whatever's happening, he's gonna find a way through it. And we're gonna need more people to help him if we're gonna try to.
Again, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just worried about the possibility of that happening to us, and we don't even know how it happened.
Yeah, to be clear, I wasn't making an argument in any direction insofar as I was just trying to update you with what I saw.
It's like it's like stepping off a bus or crossing the street. Like every time you guys do this, you're risking getting hit by a car that's passing. I know you have to get from building to building and street to street, but we're crossing lines where there's no protection.
I really don't see. I know you're not making any argument otherwise, but it just seems like we don't have a choice. It's like we're standing in the middle of the street. We're not crossing from sidewalk to sidewalk. We're always in danger, you know?
The unfortunate thing is, the unfortunate thing is, this is nearly the only way we found any sort of answers. Dr. Vesic can seemingly only give us so much information. And
Right, I remember, because if you just tell someone you sound insane to them, they have to be ready. I get that. And I'm not even saying I disagree with her. He holds up his fingers in quotes. Her experimental methods or whatever. Like, I get it. If someone told me I had to do this, I wouldn't know where to start either. In a way that wouldn't make someone violently reject what I was telling them or lose their mind, but
I just don't know why she doesn't give us a set of books or something.
I mean, she did give us books. She very much gave us books.
He points to all the books on the table. These weren't here before, when I was admitted.
But all subtle, like, you know, just give us the books and tell us what to do.
But what books?
these...
This is the biggest collection of what people seem to think that they know about the other side or whatever that I've ever seen.
Since it appears they are... Well, I think she has some way of hiding them from anyone who isn't woken like us. And when you start to see they come out into reality, I guess.
I think I'm gonna just spend the rest of the night. I'm gonna head to my room. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Felix watches Jacob go, then looks to Soraya and Francesca.
Is there anything else you want to know, or something
like
we
I
are
said.
forgetting?
I don't like going into a place without some kind of recon or intel. Like, when you guys were in my nightmare, you were kitted out and shooting guns like you'd done it before. How did you learn how to shoot like that?
I did
Well-
not know how to shoot.
It seems like through your memory, seeing through the eyes of your squad mates, even though we weren't us, I don't know, somehow we picked up on those skills.
Yeah, I can't speak for anybody else, but I don't think my shooting got any better.
I mean, I
I
could
did
give you
not
some
shoot
pointers here
well.
and there, but your grip was on point, at least. You just looked like you weren't comfortable with it. But I mean, it was a weird place. No one was comfortable. The point I'm trying to make is we're going to dive into somebody's psyche and their nightmares and their fears without knowing what those are.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, are any of us equipped to... He waves his hand around, trying to figure the word. None of us have a degree in therapy or psychology or whatever. How are we supposed to help?
I mean, that's...
Are we supposed to help? Is that even what this is about?
Yes.
I mean, I still have PTSD. I'm still, he points to his arm, marked or cursed or whatever the fuck.
Yes, but you accepted your situation enough to wake up, didn't you?
He sighs and looks over his shoulder back at Dr. Vesik's office. It's kind of what I'm worried about, I guess. I've been having trouble articulating it. We're not getting better. We're just accepting it enough to be more effective tools.
Oh.
I...
No, yeah, I see that.
We're getting past our own shit just enough so that we can do what she wants us to do. That's not therapy. That's not treatment. That's reprogramming.
I don't think you're wrong, but you also were in like a coma for a while. So I do think that the current state of affairs, grim as it is, if nothing else, a step above comatose, and not necessarily as good as an actual recovery, but it's not that.
Look, I understand your point, or I think I do. I can't say even really a little bit of me trusts Dr. Vesik and its intentions. It's just... I don't know. It feels like the only light in a world of darkness at the moment, and even though if it's burning us, I can see. I don't know.
He sort of, I don't know what you call that expression. When you frown, but not with your whole face, just your mouth. And gives a slight nod. It's probably the bleakest thing I've ever heard someone say.
Welcome to our joyful, beautiful situation.
The one thing that she said that stuck with me is no matter how much she pushes us or tries to control us, once we get to a certain point, we're not. She can't control what we want and what we're going to do with the knowledge and possible power we get from this. She wants us to be on her side, but I don't think I can trust her. But if it means, at least for now, listening to what she has to say until I understand more and can be on my own in whatever the fuck all of this is, that's what I'm going to continue to do. And I want to personally help these people around us with their fates if I can. It's the least I feel I can do. You are right. Going into this blind is very stupid, very, very terrifying. But I don't know. This is just where I'm at. This is what I've accepted, I guess. I can try to answer as many questions as you have. But of course, I don't know everything.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see that, unfortunately.
Listen, sorry.
No, I'm not saying that as a criticism. I know it's not on you. I'm just saw some kind of salvation for a second when you guys rescued me, and I'm realizing that we're all in the same shit.
I know what that feels like on some level. I don't know. I am sorry that this is how it is. I wish there was more for you.